The top of my head is cut off. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. This is so unprofessional. I don't know why I'm even doing this. I should probably stop. I should probably edit this part out. Maybe I'll do it, maybe I won't. What is up, y'all? My name is Devin, and today I'm gonna be telling you guys what I believe is the best training split for you guys to adhere to, whether you're a beginner or if you're an intermediate or myself. I've been training for going on 4 years now, and I still adhere to the split. Before we get into that, make sure if you're new here, new as in not subscribed, go ahead and press that subscribe button. Also, go ahead and follow me on my social media. That'll be Instagram and TikTok. That is gonna be linked down in the description. I'm over it. We're over it, okay? We're done. The best training split for you is the training split that you're actually gonna follow. I could tell you guys what I think is the most optimal fucking training split in the entire world, but at the end of the day, you're not gonna get your ass off your couch or off your bed, whatever the fuck. It doesn't matter what I say. So whatever training split you go with, make sure you're actually fucking doing it. Push, pull, leg. Tried and fucking true. What the fuck does that mean, Devin? Am I pushing? Am I pulling him? What are you talking about, bro? Push day is going to be chest, delts, and triceps, okay? Can't forget triceps. A lot of people forget triceps, can't forget triceps. What the fuck is on my chest? Acne. It's not from steroids, I promise. For myself and for my clients, I like to program 3 chest movements, 2 shoulder movements, and 2 tricep movements. The reason for that being is obviously we want to place a little bit more of an emphasis on chest while still not negating other body parts. So obviously for me, a big thing was my chest lacking. I wanted to get rid of that fat, and I still have a little bit down here, but we're making progress. We don't want a flat chest, we want a muscular chest. And I always suggest for each day a compound movement. A lot of people get caught up in isolation movements. You're only doing flies, you're only doing machines, and they don't have a heavy movement. I always suggest doing either a barbell or a dumbbell heavy compound press. Make sure you're pushing yourself, make sure it's kind of heavy. Onto pull day. Pull day is going to be your lats, traps, rear delts, and biceps. Can't forget about the biceps. You want to keep the same principle. You want to have one heavy movement. I always suggest that heavy movement for pull day being deadlifts. Deadlifts incorporate a shit ton of body parts. It's essentially a full body movement. You're going to get legs, and I think a lot of my trap density has derived from the fact that I've been deadlifting for a very long time, and I've always been pushing myself with deadlifts. When I first started, getting into barbell movements, I did rack pulls. I felt good about my ego because they're fucking easier than deadlifts. Obviously, the most basic thing to build your traps is shrugs. Barbell, machine, dumbbell, it doesn't make a giant difference. As long as you're squeezing and stretching, don't do that shit because you'll look fucking crazy. And then legs. Finally, legs, pretty fucking self-explanatory. We have quads, we have hammies, we have calves. If you're really fucking like that, if you really want to get saucy with it, we have glutes, okay? Some people want me to program glutes for them. I don't really like to train my glutes. I don't hit them directly, so that's up to you. If you want to grow your booty, then go for it. You can get some hip thrust in for sure. Like I said, you want to keep a compound movement within every single day. So my compound movement for leg day is squat. Whether you're doing that on the Smith machine or free barbell, I just really fuck with squats. And it's gonna get you a big bang for your buck. Why would you leave it off the table just because some people don't do it? Do it for yourself and see if it works. There are some pretty staple movements that have been used in bodybuilding. Fucking Arnold was benching, okay? Arnold was squatting, okay? I just like to look up to the OGs. It gives me more motivation, and I really just fuck with their style of training more. For legs, you wanna make sure that you're hitting your quads, obviously, but it's not called quad day, it's called leg day. Do not negate your hamstrings. Please guys, let's fucking train our calves. I feel like when you look at someone's traps and you look at someone's calves, that's how you can tell if they actually take bodybuilding seriously. Are they just working out to work out, or do they care about aesthetics? Why is this my favorite training split? The volume for which you're hitting each body part. Most of us start off at a bro split for body parts. You start off with an arm day, leg day. The problem with the bro split, you're only hitting each body part once a day. A large part of building muscle is stimulating the muscle properly.
Yeah, I had a scenario where my workout partner dropped a 200-pound dumbbell on my toe because he didn't know how heavy. That is the most pain I ever felt in my life.
If you're only hitting your chest once a week, you're leaving gains on the table. I always suggest 5 days a week, 2 days off. That way that you're refreshed, you have time to rest, you have time to recover, and your brain doesn't get too weighed down. A lot of people who do bro splits that you may look up to, like bodybuilders, it's because they have weak points that they're trying to build up. A lot of people at a certain point in their bodybuilding career are simply just trying to maintain and bring up weaker points. They're not trying to build their physique from the ground up. You have to be very careful when you're looking up to certain bodybuilders because you're simply not in the same position as they are. okay? You're starting from scratch. You can't build the foundation with paint. You have to build it with bricks. This is the corny ass quote. You can't compare yourself to somebody's day fucking 20 years in and you're on day one. Push-pull legs has always been my favorite split because there are ways to modify it as you get better, more reps, higher weight. Just because I said like push-pull legs is my favorite split doesn't mean that, you know, all the other splits are shitty. And like I said, who the fuck am I? I'm just Devin the fucking coach, okay? In my opinion, it's fun as well. And having fun while you're training and being able to tap into the demon and still not get tired of it, not get exhausted of it is a very important part of training. You want sustainability. You know, you might just quit. You might just get mentally fatigued and say, fuck it. But with my experience, push-pull legs, it doesn't really give me that mental exhaustion that I feel like I'm doing the same shit over and over and over again. I am, but it feels different. So, push-pull legs can also be super fucking versatile. If you're into power building, the best of both worlds essentially. So I sound like I'm like selling you push-pull legs. Drop what training split you believe is optimal for bodybuilding hypertrophy in the comment section down below. Feel free to disagree with me, okay? I'm up for discussion. Go ahead and comment gain down below for the algorithm. Like I said, if you're interested in coaching or any plans, go ahead and email me. And like I always say, Devin loves you, Devin's done, and Devin is out of here, boy.